It's Week 13 of the National Football League, and we've got Devontae Smith. He should be one of his quarterback's best friends this week. It's the Eagles and the Giants.
Jake Elliott is out, ready to kick this one away. And we're off from MetLife. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So out come the Giants, their first drive of the game coming up. And they'll be let out by someone that we'll get a look at here, this second-year passer.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, well, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with the loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result. So expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Devin White hauls him down. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's a throw. Moore's got it. And he's going to be touched down a yard shy of that marker. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Throwing off the play fake here. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
Secures this at the 17. And he's brought down before the return gets far. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. And amidst the veterans, it's this rookie quarterback leading them out.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
They go play action on 1st. He's got Devontae Smith. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
1 play in, and already they're close to midfield. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Finds his man over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 2nd down now, 7 to go. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. That's a pickup of 9. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down. He's dropping back to throw. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he takes it inside the 35 before netting out. Halfway to the... From the 34. Has him on the quick hitter. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Bobby Okereke making that stop. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. From the gun, Shipley gets it. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Motioning left is their running back. Working inside the red zone. It's into the hands of Barkley. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. Well, Brock, we normally talk about complimentary football at some point every week. So how about the way they've begun this one, huh? Force a punt and then cash it in for 6 on their opening drive.
Do we do it every game?
It feels like it. Almost every game, yeah.
I think you're right, because that's what the NFL is about. We all know the margins are so small in this league, and the team that typically plays the complimentary ball is typically the team that wins.
Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Giants taking the field for their second possession. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. They'll run here on first down. It's a gain of 12 there. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Looking right, and he finds him. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
He finds Johnson. And he goes out, just needed one more step there to reach midfield. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 46. Able to get it to Moore. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. On first down, they'll run. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on the passing game.
Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Brought down on the effort by Quinyon Mitchell. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. They'll throw it. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Picked out by Quinyon Mitchell. And just like that, a really good drive is taken away with INT.
Sure was a lot of promise on that series, right? That's a small silver lining for them at the very least, but probably won't be much comfort now. And it's going to feel even worse when this quarterback watches the tape tomorrow.
The Eagles about set to get going for their second drive. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do jump.
Oh, he was on the move, but so is the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Run to the backfield and motion him out. Able to get it to Barkley. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Forced out to... This time they're going to get there, and they drop it.
opening frame of the game, and 2 times already, these defenders have got home for a home run sack. They get their way, a lot more teammates are going to join them on the stat sheet with the takedown before this one ends.
Takes it in at the 26. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Big kick on that one, 62 yards. And it'll be Giants football. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Look at this, the wideout gets it to start this drive. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Well, that's a tough one because you could see the beginnings of what looked like an explosive play. Let's give some credit here, Kate, to the defense. A great job to bottle them up before it came to fruition.
Short pass brought in. And that's good for a gain of 5. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Throwing from the gun here. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Giants will have a 1st down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. One quarter down for these two NFC East teams. Neither side separating much so far. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this 2nd quarter with the Giants in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Here's the one back on the handoff. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Throw in on 3rd and long. That's caught for the 1st. And they stop him. He's marked down on that 18-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Holding offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's down into the red zone. This run gets to the 18. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. They'll try and throw it here. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And he's tackled for a short gain. They're a rookie out of Oklahoma there to make that play. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Setting up a throw. Completed over the middle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Knocks it through. And it's dropped back down to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Has this at the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And among all the team's pass catchers, partner, he has been one of the brightest spots in this opening half. I mean, I think we agree he's outshined several of their receivers and tight ends that we're used to seeing be the guys to get those targets. Throwing it to start this drive. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. They'll go for the gun with Barkley. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Brandon Jones up for the stop. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. A less than ideal third and 8 here. Now pressure on its way. And they get Jones as he was trying to make something happen. When the defense comes through, that's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Another punt coming up for Austin McNamara to again do the honors. And he's getting the call for the second time this game. Got 49 on his first punt. This one looks even longer. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
Let's get out of here with a win, oh.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Connects with Johnson. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They'll get 18 yards there. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. 1st and 10, around to Robinson. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You can keep your job in the NFL as a D tackle if you eat up space. You really can. But you make that bag when you could defeat blocks, penetrate, and create runs for losses as a defensive tackle.
Offense to the line for second down. They kick the running back in motion. 2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Throwing the out route complete. He's got a gain of 6 there. Devin White hauls him down. Eagles with an extra man in the secondary for this 3rd down. Looking to the air here. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
The Giants are set to punt. And this will be his second effort of the contest. First punt win 45 yards. This looks considerably further. And this is looking fantastic. Wow, bounces just yard shy of the goal line. Looks like they're going to mark it at the 4. The Eagles ready to set up shop on offense. And they couldn't be backed up much further, Brock. A safety, really the only concern as they take possession here inside their 5-yard line. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he does not make it out of the end zone. Just couldn't find his way across. They contain him for the safety.
Okay, you could just feel it, right? Right off the snap, you just got that sense at the line of scrimmage. When those big guys defensively win it right off the jump, right at the line of scrimmage down here at the goal line, well, they've got a chance to put 2 points on their ledger. That's well done by those big boys defensively.
Brings it in at the 12. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. The Giants offense all set to get started. Now their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. They bring the tight end in motion. Back to throw on 1st and 10. Gets this to Johnson. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Throw left side finds Johnson. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. New set of downs for him from the 46. First and 10, looking to throw. They'll get it complete to Brian Robinson Jr. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. They'll motion him out of the backfield. It'll hit Robinson, complete. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
He still has room inside the 30. And he'll finally be taken down at the 25. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Giants will have a 1st down. Pass play now. It's caught right side by Johnson. And he'll go down here at the 16.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. On the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
He's on the top, ball's out, he lost it. And no turnover, it's going to stay with the offense. A nice gain of 8 there, and that brings them to 1st and goal.
You know what? Everybody on the field is going to make mistakes. The key is to clean that up as quickly as you can. Ball carrier loses possession, but he doesn't panic and lose composure. Instead, well, he hops on the ball and he saves the day.
Here's Robinson. And he can only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to hold him down near the line. So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. It's the Giants with a 2nd and 7.
Got that cheat code offense.
They give it to him up the middle. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 3 yards on the run. It's going to be 3rd and goal. Back to throw. The Eagles swarm in and take him down. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Evan McPherson lining up the field goal try. This is a 35-yard look from the right hash. Butker knocks it through. And that's going to give them the lead.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. This return makes it up to the 25. Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. They'll throw on 1st. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Looking for a throw here. Dump off caught by his back. Ooh, play didn't develop like he needed. He goes out behind the line. I don't know what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Motioning one of the tight ends. Barkley gets it on 3rd down. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. The Giants using their first timeout. The Eagles are in punt formation. Austin McNamara will kick this away. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Giants are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance. To throw it on 1st down. Dumped off to his running back. They get 13 on the pickup. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down. To throw. On the middle. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That's now the 3rd sack of the game, and I know how these defenders start to think, how many more can I tally up before this one's over? Still a bunch of game time. And this defense, well, they're feeling it.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long.
Let's get 6 on the board, fellas.
Looks like that last play convinces them to keep this one on the ground. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. One last play before the break. Back to throw it. Gets everything he has under this throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. That's going to bring us to the end of this first half of football with the Giants holding things down in East Rutherford. Now we'll send you down the East Coast to our studios in Orlando. Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. This one's been all you could hope for as an NFL fan. Just a one-point game here at halftime. This has been as much fun as you could hope for with both these teams in it to win it.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back to the start of our 3rd quarter. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. So to begin the 3rd quarter, the Eagles offense returning to the field. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. First down, around with Barkley. Who swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Dexter Lawrence on the tackle. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. They send their back in motion right. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. Barkley trying this up the gut. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
And he fights his way forward to get this to the 45. 5 yards on the play. They could just do that again. 3rd and 2 coming up. inside midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. This one goes for 3 yards. And that's a Philadelphia first down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. And he evades any kind of trouble, but only a short gain to show for it after sliding down. Second down now, 7 to go. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up. Oh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early.
Still third down.
The penalty makes it 3rd and 8 here. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. 3rd and long for him here. And they get to him again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down.
Kate, I can already read the headlines tomorrow. This offensive line can't protect. This offensive line. But it's more than that. When you give up 5 sacks in a game, it's a complete breakdown of everybody offensively. Play caller, quarterback, offensive line. Yeah, they're going to have to regroup and figure out how to protect this quarterback first and foremost.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And the fair catch made here at the 15. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And they're going to take over possession. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
An option give to Robinson. And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. Kobe Dean in on the tackle. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Back to throw. Complete out to the right. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They're throwing it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. Punt team on the field. J.K. Scott will kick it away. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. No return on that punt. And the Eagles will be backed up a good bit to begin the drive. Play action on 1st down. Hits him on the out route. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. From the 38. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. motion him out of the backfield. Shotgun now on third down. He's running for it. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Caught him across the line early there. That's an easy call for our officials.
Encroachment defense.
Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage.
Still first down.
Now talk about a golden opportunity at an immediate first down following that encroachment flag. Running it after the penalty. And they needed more than one defender there. Powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Yeah, that call you had ready, though? Recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Bobby Okereke making that stop. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. It's an option left. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. That's Odafe Owe with a stop.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
And he gets this forward to the 19. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around it. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Working inside the red zone. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized the pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. They get about 4 there, need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6. Throwing off the play fake here. Bails out of the pocket quick. They'll make a big for it on the ground. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep it moving forward.
So on 4th down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. A very short kick here from the right hash. The kick by Hopkins is good. And they've taken back the lead.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
He fields it from the 8. Good looking return here, and he's got room. This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. The Giants about to get to work on offense. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He finds Johnson. And he's going to be touched down right at the line, so no gain on the play. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. They're running the option, short side. Nice cut back to the right sideline. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Giants will have a first down.
When they drop these plays for the quarterback, these are the type of results they're expecting, Kate. Something that could tear a hole in the defense, move the chains, and just as importantly, and maybe most importantly, put a seed of doubt and thought into that defensive mind that the QB can run at any time.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Throwing now from the gun. That one's incomplete over the middle. Looking for his wide receiver there. So second down coming up. He's going to throw this one. Hits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. All right, here we go. Second down. A toss now to Robinson. And he's stopped out at the 16 after a small gain. Only a yard from that time, so now 3rd and 9. Pass play coming here. He's on the move. Oh, he's going to run for it. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
Big moment coming up for Evan McPherson on this attempt. From the left hash, about 31 yards out. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
Returning it from the 4. This return makes it up to the 25. The Eagles about set to go on offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's 2nd down. Now Barkley. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4. They kick the running back in motion. From the gun on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. There we go from the gun with Barkley. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. They'll get that yard back, but no more. It's 3rd and 10. Running back sent in motion. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Feet and eyes, Kate. feet and eyes, they so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Now here comes the New York offense. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Again, left side. Here's Robinson. And he gets just enough to dodge the safety, getting out to the 1. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Staying with Robinson. And this one only gets up to about the 5-yard line. Gets him close to 4, and that's going to bring up 3rd down. Throwing from near his own goal line, and the pressure gets home. He doesn't throw it in time. That's a safety. Well, this has been one of the big stories of the game, partner. He's been sacked over and over and over here, and this time cost him more than just yards. It cost him 2 points and possession. Former quarterback, man, what are you thinking at this point in the game?
I'm thinking I'm going to be spending a lot of time in the training room to get my body right. And I think were you Marshawn Lynch right there? Over and over
there
and
you
over.
Go. Let's go. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. The Eagles returning their offense and this running back to the field. And his performance has ailed against what has been a very stout defensive front. This hasn't been a contest to stack up there among his better showings, partner. They've made it real difficult to find any holes to hit, and there's been absolutely no space for him to work with. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. Completed over the middle. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. That's just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. So that brings up 2nd down. Here's Saquon. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7. He's back to throw. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Kate, the game wasn't on the line with that series. But don't tell the defense, because they brought urgency and juice like it was. Getting the sack, setting up 4th down, well, it picks everybody up on that sideline. And now their offense gets a chance in a 1-score game.
On now comes their punter. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. So this one carries all the way to the sideline and out. No chance to make a play on that, and they'll take over at the 16-yard line. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And their last drive reached the wrong end zone and equaled 2 points. So trying for the other end zone and 6 on this possession. They motion the slot man right. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's into the hands of Moore. He's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And he has them a 1st down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. Tight end motioning right. They go play action on 1st. Finds a seam down the middle. He's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Here he is to throw. Completed to his running back. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here. That's incomplete left side.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Now to throw. Finds Hyatt. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. On 2nd down, Robinson finds a big lane. And he's all the way down to the 10-yard line. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And the Birds bring out the nickel look. 3rd down coming up. Another carry for Robinson. And that play is brought to a halt. So they're going to say at the 5-yard line. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. Now they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket, but they're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go. Here's Robinson. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be 2nd down. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. They send a tight end in motion. Robinson will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
And now things get a little dicey for this offense. 1 down left before a big decision to make. You continue to try running it against a front that stopped you, or you're now forced to put the ball in the air.
So now it'll all come down to the foot of Evan McPherson. This only a chip shot from the right hash. That one is good!